Yes, that RE0 episode 24 live reaction link will be in the description, of course. But we are here for this review, guys. Of course, we know that Subaru died at the end of the last one, unfortunately, but he knew exactly what the deal was. He straight up eliminated all the threats one by one. Now, first he had on this cloak that could pretty much not allow people to, I guess, kind of identify him. So, like, and plus he didn't really show his face as well, or kind of like sense him and shit. So, like, Amelia didn't know who he was. Ram did though, because he kind of showed before she had a chance to kind of put them under a spell. They were holding up a fucking note. She was like, "It was my fault." All this shit like that made Amelia understand about the blank letter saying that it was not actually that the case and stuff like that. So they got her along and everything. They got the villagers out of there. They went ahead and also took care of the mole for the witches cult as well. Got rid of him and shit. Went ahead and dealt with all these other witches cult fucking people. Got them dealt with and shit. Went to goddamn fucking Beetlejuice punk ass, and fucking went ahead and took him away from pretty much everybody and singled him out, and now they have him and goddamn Julius goddamn going at it. And at the end of the last week's episode, he did kind of possess Subaru's body, and that's why he posed that question. He was like, "Look, is there any way to kind of take over someone's like consciousness and stuff?" So he calls it possession, and Julius kind of remembered some type of spell or something that was going on with that, and it's something that's been kind of, I guess, passed on or long gone, and I guess you have to be in the witch's cult to use it or some shit like that. So he pretty much best prepared for the situation. I guess what was the spell that they used called Nect or whatever, where pretty much Julius can actually see the fingers, actually see Beetlejuice's bitch made attack through Subaru's eyes and shit, and see what was going on. So that allowed him to best be there to take care of the situation and everything. Now, at the end of the episode, he did not successfully kill Beetlejuice, but that seems to be what exactly is about to partake, because if he can see the fucking attacks, hey, this motherfucker's a beast. He should be able to go ahead and handle this situation. Now, everyone's pretty much getting out of there and stuff, so the villagers are saved. She was like, Amelia is saved. Amelia saw that the kids really enjoyed her, really liked her and stuff, and Subaru was like, "Look, you're gonna enjoy her. You're gonna like Amelia. Amelia wants to be your friends. She wants to know you guys and stuff." So I believe once they get out of there and everything, I think Amelia's gonna be seen in a different light, at least to them, And Subaru's doing all this stuff. He's doing so much, and hopefully Amelia will be updated or told by somebody, or at least him, of what he's doing for her, and the lengths that he's going at to make sure that she's okay, and not just her, but also the village and shit. Now, we were told that Betty pretty much decided to stay in the that sacred hidden library in the mansion, and I guess from what contract that she has is that she can't leave the mansion. So she's still there, but I don't think there's gonna be any issues with the mansion, because there's no one there. They're gone. The situation pretty much is diffused. Now, depending on what happens next episode is going to kind of, I guess, tell the tale for now. Is next week's episode the last episode? I'm not too sure. I'm not too sure exactly how long this series is going to be. 25 or 26 episodes, or maybe a little bit longer. I'm not sure. But if you guys know, hey, let me know in the comment section. But yeah, cool episode, man. Subaru was always doing this thing. He lost his way at one point. It's something like he kind of, gave up in a sense. But, Rem brought him back, and Rem is still that shit. But, at the end of the day, I still stick by what I said on the episode after the episode where Rem kind of confessed to him and stuff like that. People need to stop kind of hating on Amelia and everything. Amelia is, I gave my reasonings in that video. I gave y'all all the whole thing, so I'm not going to get into it all again. But anyways, guys, I'm out of here, man. Leave your comments below. Follow me on Twitch, Twitter, and Facebook. See my videos go live. I'm CenTruL. This is AnimeCenTruL. I'll at y'all later. And as always, thanks for watching. Deuces.
Growing up, I was worthless, untalented, someone that is rather worthless. Something's wrong with my brain, a short circuit. Hopefully one day my dream and quirk will surface. In a world where heroes are born and worshipped. Heroes and villains fight to achieve their purpose. I daydream